Hey everyone, Coco Bear here, your candy aunt. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to do this. So this is a 45-degree angle right here. And this is going to be good for letters like V, A, W, M, N, anything that requires a sharper turn. So I'm going to start with a bar that's 5 cubes tall. And I'm going to use green beads to attach. You could use whatever color beads you want. You'll probably be using the same color as your base, but I'm going to be using green just to make it easier to see the difference. And I have some fishing line here that is about 2 feet long. And again, this is 25-pound test fishing line. And let me first start by marking the beads that I'm going to be using. So let me just zoom in. That one, this one. Okay. So those are the beads that I'm going to be passing through. I have my fishing line here. And I'm just going to pass the red end through this bead that's closest to me here, like this. So on my left is the clear, on the right is the red, okay? Okay, so on my red string, I'm going to add 2 green beads. So I have 2 green beads, and I'm going to go through these 2 beads, like this. 1, 2. And that is going to make a loop like this. And just get the string out of the way. Okay. Now on my my left string, I'm going to add 2 green beads. And I'm going to go through these 2 beads here. The 2 beads that I marked. So 1, 2, like that. So I have these 2 little loops. And then I'm going to take this end and I'm going to go through this bead here. So the left string is going to go in here. And then I'm going to take my right string and I'm also going to go through the middle right here. Okay. So now I have this. Both strings are coming out from this bead right here, the one that I marked with the blue. Here's my 2 strings coming out of this. Okay, so this is good. Now I'm going to take my right string and I'm going to go up 1 green bead like that. My left string, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to go up 1 green bead like that. So now the string is coming out of these 3 beads. 1, 2, 3. On my left string, I'm going to add a green bead and I'm going to cross. So I'm crossing. Okay. I'm going to mark these beads again. Actually, this one I'll mark with black. Okay. So, 1, 2, this one, 3, and 4. Those are going to be my top beads now. Okay? So I know it's a little squishy right now, but those are going to be the 4 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4. So on my left string, I'm going to add 3 beads. So let me just get my 3, 2, 2, 1 ready. Okay, left string, 1, 2, 3 beads. And then I'm going to cross the string. So it looks like this. And I'm going to turn it onto the side. So this is the black bead that I marked. I'm going to take the right string and I'm going to go through that bead. Like this. On the left string, I'm going to add 2 beads. And I'm going to cross it with the right string. Like this. And I'm going to turn it. My right string is going to go through that white bead there. And then my left string, I'm going to add 2 beads. 1, 2. And then I'm going to cross. And then finally is my bead that I marked in black. I'm going to go through this green bead. And then I'm going to go up through this bead. Not this bead. This one right here. If I turn it, it's this one right here. So I'm going to go up through this green bead. And I have 3 beads on the string. So I'm going to add the 1 bead. And I'm going to cross. Okay? Now this should look very familiar to you. Those are my top beads now. Let me just mark that. So 3, 2, 2, 1. This is basically the same. We're just doing a regular cubic right angle weave now. Okay, so this is my first cube, my first layer. I'm going to ignore this right here, but this right here is my first layer, my first cube. So on my left string, I'm going to add 3 beads. And I'm going to cross the string. And turn it. And then here's my top bead there. I'm going to pull the right string through it. Like this. Left string, 2 beads. 1, 2, and cross. Turn this. Right string, go through the next green bead, like this. On my left string, 1, 2, and cross. And finally, right string is going to go through that bead that I marked there, inside. So it's the one that's sticking out right here. We'll go through that green bead. I'm going to go up through this bead here. So now my string is going through 3 beads. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to add a bead to my left string. and cross. Okay, here are my top beads now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just mark them. Okay, so I have 3. 2, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, on my left string, let's add 3 beads. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to cross. Right string goes through the next top bead there. Let's turn it. Left string, 2 beads. 1, 2. I'm going to cross. Let's turn it. Right string is going to go through this top bead there. Left string, 2 beads. 1, 2, cross. And then I have 1 bead left, which means I'm going to go through 2 beads. So my right string is going to go through 1, 2. So those are my 3 beads. Add a bead to the left string, and I'm going to cross. Okay. Now my right string here is significantly longer than my left string. Don't know how that happened, but I'm going to take this string and I'm going to go through 1, 2, 3, 4 beads so that it loops all the way around. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And at this point here, it doesn't matter which string you use. So if you find that your left string is longer, then use a left string to loop all the way around. But my right string is much longer. So now I'm going to go down. I'm just going to close this and I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Let's do a single knot and a double knot. 1, 2. Tie that. Some clear nail polish here. Okay. I'm going to go through a few beads. This one I'll go down. I always say it doesn't matter which beads you go through, as long as it's kind of next to it. Cut the string very carefully. Don't accidentally cut the other string, or everything's going to fall apart. I've done it before when it was dark. Okay, so this is our connection, and I am just going to wipe off all that Sharpie with a alcohol wipe. Comes off super easy. Even if these sit around for a little bit, it still comes off. You just have to rub a little harder. Okay, looks good.